Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Ball on the 40 mark. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Falcons.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
They'll look to throw again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Makes the score Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The left side here, caught by Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Walker. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Vikings, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Drive will start on the ground. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Y'all can't talk about racing. Anybody know Power Rangers? Also dangerous. Y'all talk about racing. Don't talk the nature.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now, Cade York. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The third quarter begins with a run. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete. 3rd and long.
12 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings
On first down, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work is separating the man from the football. And they'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that challenge, a successful one. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. second touchdown tonight.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcon. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 12.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and a mark him down up beyond the 30. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
He'll turn and hand this one off, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught at 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. trying to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now McCarthy looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
70 Rangers, 60 Bison, 19 Lion.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And is taken in by Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 20. And the Vikings first down.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5.
Gain of 36 yards.
A big play for Minnesota. 36 yards.
Down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard
To
line.
throw, it's McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single yard.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up
So,
2nd
from
and
37, here's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Third and 9.
Switch. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, come 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Back to the air one more time. In trouble, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Whoa! And he's going to have a Falcons first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.